Hello my friends, and welcome back to the House of Doldir. My name is Samuel, I'll be your host today. Today we are continuing with The Dark Detective. If I can get my mouse to work. We're on Case 2, Tome Alone. Case summary. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. As we play this, I know some people may be wondering, potentially, where's the horror games that you were playing? Where's Poppy Playtime Chapter 3? The Galaxy. That'd be a pretty cool background. But anyway, I have played some, I've recorded some. However, if you've seen the Iron Lung video, you know that I have an editor now. And he is currently on vacation, and he really wants to be the one who gets to edit the Poppy Playtime videos. So, while some are recorded, they will go up once he is back. So, it might be a couple weeks before you get them. Rest assured, they are coming, and the return to horror shall be there. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do to justify this department. Let's get this over with. Squad car. How many cases do you think we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh. Sharp, even. I think it keeps you damp. Plaque. You could have a buildup of that on your teeth. That's why you gotta brush. And don't forget to floss. It's good for your gums. This is the library. What a helpful plaque. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book, or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library. It was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Alright, that clears that up. So, one could even say it's where she kept the lion's share of her statues. Oh yeah. Same thing on the other one. That makes sense. Anything else to look at? Nope. Fines for being late. How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. I'm trying to think of a good librarian voice. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets that you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Silence. Sign. A silent sign. Shh! From a certain angle, it looks like Dooley has crazy hair. Just like last time, the lamp made it look like he was caked up from a certain angle. I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. I like owning my own books. Because I like to reread a lot. But I also love libraries. Libraries are wonderful. They have a lot of programs to help out the community. They're super great. Check it out. Get a library card. It's usually free. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame? He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I'll look into it. Do it. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and a questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. Like the Ghostbusters, eh? No, because that'd be copyright. What books did Dooley borrow? He had Rules to Rave to. Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And The Law. What is it and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Guylight, the heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's a prom night, and he promised to take it, but the clocks went forward and now it's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy, just like me, for real. Sounds interesting. What? It sounds awful, detective. Goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. Ooh, spooky. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go to their pockets. You know, for evidence. Uh-huh. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. See? Caked up. The last game was trying to tell us something. And I was clever enough to pick up on it. I was there. I noticed. This man's got yams for days. The Glutmeister. Stay away, celiacs. This man's glute is 10. Gluten. Hell. Anyway. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. Guylight. October. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. It's true. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only, not on our watch. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more books in it. Oh, Dooley. You... precious, precious man. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. That's a banger. That's a banger, dude. An old elevator? Where's the staircase? We have none. There was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Interesting. Horror. Well, let's ease our way into it. Sci-fi and fantasy children. What odd leaves that plant has? That's just the dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. What did a rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? I don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet respect and solitude, which they were both respecting. You need to work on your stand-up material. No, Detective McQueen, you need to work on your sense of humor. Don't blink. Great reference. Shout out Doctor Who. What about this one? What about this one? The words are short and I think I can read the whole cover from one cover to the other cover. The whole book. The whole book from one cover to the other cover. Not the whole cover. I clearly can't read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. I can't even talk anymore. Giving up. Way to good run, guys. Hey, couple weeks of YouTube. We'll catch you never. Bye. Oh, is that suitable for my age rate? what am I doing? Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. ABC is easy as 4, 5, 6. Oh, Dooley. Hey, when it comes to the Jackson 5, you just sing, alright? Okay? Accent gets out of it. It's little Michael time. I hope I have to get a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. The dust is wrong under this. Makes me think it was moved recently. Of you, master. I loved those as a kid. I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking to beat. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. It's true. A guide to baby safe shots. I think vodka and tequila. Daddy's little disappointment. Demi Darner. Okay, so we've gone through all the books. Why your parents don't love you. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Oh. Little and Big Pooh saved the day. Maybe it is your fault? Little Billy and the crushed dreams. Baby's first hangover. So tequila and vodka not safe. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? I do like the running gag if he doesn't trust teddy bears. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? Well, it's not magic. It's nothing. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Here's some film. The nerd got him. Swords and shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventures of Ye Darkside Bailiff and his squire Dooley. Fantasy books. Glum Tales of the Sad Venture. No! Go back. The Library of Books. Dragon Ageism. That's a good Dragon Age joke. The Witcher. Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. Fantastic Geese and Where to Find Them. It's funny, there's no such thing as a fantastic goose. Geese are the devils. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger. Then I found out that they had to go into space. No thanks, that's where aliens live. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Sorry if anyone's watching this from England. Aluminium. Fantastic obit, drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Dr. Holmes' thrilling adventures through grammar and structure. Space hike, boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to woo a Wookiee. Mass defect. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains. Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro trolls. These are very good jokes. I'm not laughing, I'm sorry, but I am appreciating them. They're wonderful references to games and movies and TV shows. Did I just see a piece move on its own? Oh, I did. I don't like that. What a great game, eh? Yeah, fun looking drops pieces though. What? What? What do you mean? Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. What if I cut the metal strip? Let's call that Plan B. What if I cut the library card? No. They hate me. They don't want to see me succeed. A painting. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Makes sense? Nope, not one word of that is true. I don't know, Dooley would never lie. Look at him. Do you have one brown coat that you wear all the time, or a wardrobe full of the same style? That's a great question. Let's go to the reading room first. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Roxa. I'm here to study the strange going-ons. I guess that's why you're here too, detective. Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Clock. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Hey, libraries are exciting places. You son of a gun. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. I don't know, you ever draw on the sidewalk, Dooley? It's pretty good times. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's this whole reading room thing. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully said that's why she assigned me to your department. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. So, ghost hunting, eh, detective? That's classic, because there's a whole bunch of eerie mambo-jambo going on here. So you've noticed, then? I'm majoring in the occult at TLU, the last university. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science, so I wouldn't be studying two impractical subjects. Good call, Roxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Neither does a history degree. But it's still important. Microfilm room. It's actually a pretty normal-sized film. Some would even say it's pretty big. The biggest film they've ever seen, for sure. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? That's a good point. Do you think there's such thing as a megafilm? Yes. Hit movie by Markiplier, Iron Lung. Now that's a megafilm. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Enter password. This is not her voice. This is the computer's voice. The password. Looks like I need to figure out the password. It's radiating energy, like Roxa said. I think that may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Even cut up. It's too much to carry. Looks like I'll need to bring something here. Well, it fits. Let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lakes' recent history. Spider moths do it again. Do it again sounds like they were on some kind of winning streak, instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Oh. Major staff cuts at City Library. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. That means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Very good. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Oh, now you tell me. Oh. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were a ritual meant to show the dead that walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Oh. Hello? Who are you and how did you get here? I am that which can never be unseen. The ooze from your nightmares. The knower of the unknown. Right. That's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, O knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that the coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summoning of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. It's still broken, but thankfully I don't need it now. What was all that again? Yeats. Secret room. Mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. Interesting. Oh, another one. Pray, sir. A moment of your time. Another one. Another. Ah, another spirit. Yes. Then with your question, you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen, on your travels, that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I knew he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more. Not until the beast is gone. But I just want it. Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Okay. I clearly should have come in here first. Gale! Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like yon toughs with the literary fiction. I wrote useful stuff, like house wiring and how to do on plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With right gear I could, but I need a new button, mind. Gotcha, pimp. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do nothing. Needs to be conductive to make circuit work. This should make the button conductive. Excellent. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. Looks like it'll do a job. Give a few minutes to pop it in place. Bye, Gail. I'll miss you. Wait a minute. These are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he can pay child artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. He looks like he's jumping. You jump too if someone shoved a ball up your behind. It's true. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting over the books. Somebody seems to have left some glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. DIY books. How to do DIY yourself. Great. I'm not really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. DIY, because you're too broke to pay someone else to do it. So your government is broken, by C. Guevara. Chavo. The definitive guide to landscaping from outside to downstairs. Good joke. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nethers sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with. Volume 3. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective. The inspectioning. Investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Sounds fun. I'd buy it. Hardwood and where to find it. Okay, alrighty. So that's all that's there. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gail. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. I want to go talk to the ghost. Bring yourself, ghost. 2 ghosts. Pratchett and Adams, as in Terry and Doug. I read your detective books, wonderfully over the top. Oh hey, big fan of your work. Thanks! Not you. Oh. Oh, they're the ones playing chess. I get it. There are ghosts there. I think you should read this one. I read this one and thought it was good. What's it about? It's the story about a kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I mean the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Okay, Enid. Okay. Is there any ghost with Doris, or is Doris the only ghost there? Even the lamp is flickering. Let's go to the horror section. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library, like How to Cook a Dinosaur, if you ever catch one. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. Good one. An MMO accountancy. Be the fictional banker you always knew you were. Or Going to the Bathroom at Night by Willie Macon. Illustrated by Betty Won't. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. That's not to this place. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. That's one heck of a view of the city. I can't see anything through this view, Master. I won't tell anyone if you want to take it off. I will, but not just yet. You better make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play uncommon cliches. Your penny dreadfuls lack true horror, and best spooky pulp. Your best work's not even written by you. Charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again I say, I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah! You're an infuriating man. Edgar Allan Poe and H.P. Lovecraft. Lovecraft. Problematic man, but had some bangers. Cthulhu itself, I call Cthulhu a little bit of a letdown. Over the Mountains of Madness, phenomenal. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. Q through R, A through B. From X's to zero oxygen, a murderer's primer. He's behind you. Animal allotment. Stephen Dukes, The Ankle Biters. Bemoaners from Beyond the Grave. Alibi Soup. The Butler Did It. The Dead Person Murders. Calvin ate a cup. Did you kill them? I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you too. You were out last time. Very Dark Places, an illustrated guide. The Compendium of Inept Deaths. They're not the scariest selling of books, are they? I think I might have had an accident. Everyone's guilty. The Fast Car Killers. The Followers. Erroneous castrations. Oh. The Diary of Evelyn Snokes, The Girl Who Chokes. Fun rhyme. Sad. Haunted Place. They've gone to buy poison. Gasp. How they all died. Goodness me, he's dead. Henry Hamfist, the Punch to Death Champion of 1934. A biography. The Quirky Killings. The Rash That Wouldn't Clear. Quickly, hide. The Revenger. Quay 666. Stabfest sakes. Everywhere, snakes. Tomorrow the world implodes. Scary Book Volume 4. The Trundling. Hello? Step 6 again. The Underwhelmer. Overwhelmed or underwhelmed? Why can't we ever just be whelmed? Shout out Robin. Vivian's Hatchet. Good heavens. Vet's Revenge. Where's Waldo's Body? Vanity Kills. They Yearn for Blood. X Marks the Victim. Unzip the Body Bag. The Yogurt Vat Drownings. Zesty Recipes for Evidence Disposal. It Kills. Just Quit. Jugular Wounds, an illustrated story. A guide to journaling your own death. I touched its face. Jobs you're not good enough for. Lemons for every meal. The Kickboxing Cult. The Lackluster Murders. Cannibal Carnival. Late Train Made Me Late. Life Robber. Murder. Ninja Zombies and Other Terrible Crossovers. Morals, no thanks. Never look in the fridge. Madman kills a person. No, don't do it. Nanny Nightmare. Map to Murder. The Pain Giver. Better than The Giver. I hate The Giver. Places to Die in. Places to not die in. The Origami Massacres. It was becoming clear to me that this was a lot of books. Had there been any more, I might think that that's what libraries are. But as it is, I can't say. Smoking a cigarette noise. Wow, that's a bad habit. Anyway, back to the action. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blighton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are vastly superior. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic horror, atheistic horror. That's vastly different word. I have read so many words, my brain no brain, you know? With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sickly twerp. You two stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it. I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. Okay, let's go get the book from Blayton. Give me children's section, please, Blyton. Can I have the book? Excuse me. Did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one is the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book, you stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Can you see the ghost too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I liked them before they came to the place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most dreadful books ever written. That's right. Doris's book is scarier than theirs. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. Can I have the internet password, please? It'd give you access to my juicy manuscripts. No chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized. So no. Why is the window to the roof locked? For health and safety reasons. Can I get the key? Afraid not. Why? For health and safety reasons. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books? Can I sign up for one? No, I'm too busy reading my book to help. Saws. Dooley, can I use your card? It still has files on it. I bet you wish you'd you let me make a deal now, huh? Okay. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one. It's not yours. That's not even your face on it. It's photocopy my face. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've seen in all my years as a cop. See, when it's not Duck Detective, I can solve puzzles. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, well then, here you go, Paul. Paul, my name is Paul. Like it says on the card. My card, Paul, Paul, Paul. Now let's go scare those sons of guns. You two had best not be causing any trouble, you hear me? Is this my book? No, it is not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Well, they're gone. But now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghosts' loose ends. I bet your friend Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words. Safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround. Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Roxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected. Surprisingly. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fan fiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Huge. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Now Crowler should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so shut the door on the way out. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clearer is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir. Nope. Never mind. Just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition. But first, they're gone. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I didn't see why you want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. I received the Lovecraft novel. Oh, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. No. Dooley. Dooley, dooley, dooley. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and... a door! Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways are a recurring motif I'm not too fond of. Let me guess. Staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Ooh, got him. What the? What is all this? Magica, Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for Modern Witchuals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? The loose wires seem to run to the roof. I'm gonna need the key. Brother, this case is so much longer than the first one. We're gonna finish it in one, but like, we're already at 42 minutes. That's double the length of the first one. And that's lovely. I mean, it's a lovely game. I'm having a great time. But I sat down, I said, quick 20-minute video. Bada bing, bada boom. No siree. The Necronomicon, a Cyclopean cookbooks. The Necronomenon, a Cyclopean cookbook. Almost missed it. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawing. A guide for syncing your coven with the moon. So, what are you doing here? Oh no. So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. I loved Frankenstein, Mrs. Shelley. Just Mary, probably, actually. It was good. It was a good book. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to keep up the spook factor. What a strange thing to find here. Dipper? Normal library fare, this. The periodic table of secret magic elements. The bumper catalog of magical components. This one is just squiggles. I can't make anything useful out. The definitive guide to demon identification. Love in your coven. Occultism for nuns. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open on the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out. Ouch! Seems to be charged by this faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. The roof. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. I hope this works. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Crash. Crash Bandicoot? I hope so. Now to find where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. I imagine in front of the child. Surely that won't scar the youth. Okay, that's what the vent was. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. It's not her voice. It's okay. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books, but the one I read was scary and I ran off. Then the ghost arrived, but I liked them, because now I have friends. See? He meant no harm. Troublemaker! Arrest him! Breaking and entering! Into your room of illegal books. Let's say both set of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of these ghosts, and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the dib tax, so we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get to the lightning conductor on the roof. Here, have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. That's not his voice at all. Get in the gear. But it's raining outside. Nope. Get in the gear. I'm Officer Dooley, but it's raining outside. It's okay. We're lost it. It's gone. Oh boy, I sure hope these things aren't going terrible. But it's raining outside. There we are. I really hoped it wouldn't come to this. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of the one room in this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. This is why I end up with overdue fees. Every time I bring a book back, I end up on the roof in the rain. Who wanted to avoid that? What? I get up to adventures when you're not around, you know. I just don't cease to be, because Frankie McQueen's having a night in. I don't just cease to be because Frankie McQueen's having a night in. There we are. But Darkside Detective, it should be called the Occult Officer. I'm gonna climb the ladder now. Probably for the best. More of that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Oh, bright. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible? Looks like the circuit is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break the circuit and wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. No! How do I... Oh, I see. It's a little row-tidy. Okay. Let's reset this, eh? Perfect. First try. Ouch, my hand. Look, Detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that. Okay, we should be able to close the book now. That seems to have done it. Now to go close that book. What are you at lurking up there behind the storm, Trixie Moon? Now that the sky is cleared up, it's quite a nice night. Let's shut the book. Goodbye, my friends. No. Junk's Field, Detective. Though I don't see why we had to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We've an agreement then, daughters? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. I'll see you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. That's not his voice. See you there, Devin. There we are. Case closed. Very good. This Orient Express. Have you ever read the Orient Express? One day I will. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you're feeling up to it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay frosty. Doses.